guys, it's Meg. What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast. Many of us scroll on social media and see people with decorated handbags. But where did this bag trend come from? Because I don't know about you, but it is all over my Instagram, my TikTok. I'm kind of obsessed with it. Like, I've always liked to put little charms and things on my bag, but like this is like really decked out. Like, this is crazy. I love it. The source I'm using for the very first one is crfashionbook.com, and the article is called The History of the Bag Charm. And let me tell you, the bag charm has been bag charming for an extremely long time. It actually goes back to the Neolithic era. And you may be wondering, Megan, what is that? Because I was wondering the same thing. So do you know what I did? I looked it up beforehand. Can we give myself a round of applause for that? So the Neolithic era is the New Stone Age, which was from 10,000 BC to 2,200 BC. Yeah, you heard me right. This was when bone, shell, wood, and other everyday materials were on leather bracelets as charms and trinkets. Then we're going to fast forward a little bit. Maybe we'll do some, we don't have fast forward music. We have back in time music. Let's do some fast forward music. Maybe I'll just like take the back in time music and like flip it. Ancient Egypt, they transformed charms into potent symbols of protection. I don't even know what that means. We're gonna, hey guys, it's Meg. Okay, they took charms and they made them into symbols of protection and good fortune. Animal and symbolic objects evolved into amulets and talismans, believed to ward off evil and offer blessings on the wearer. There is a difference between an amulet and a talisman, and I did not write it down, but I know I have a pin on Pinterest on it. So maybe Editing Meg can come in with that, because I feel like that'd be so fun and cool. Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg, and this pin on Pinterest actually gave the difference between a charm, amulet, and talisman. So for funsies, a charm is usually a small ornament that can be worn. Almost anything can be used as a charm, and they're used to attract good luck to the wearer. An amulet is worn for protection for thousands of years. They are believed to have the power to ward off negative energy, evil spirits, or even illness. A talisman is used to attract something very specific to the owner. They must be consecrated and charged with magical power by the person preparing it in order to fill them with specific energy for their intended use. That could be fun to do a podcast episode on each one in the future. Then, fast forward music again. There is a shift during the Roman era. Charms became identifiers of originality. Christians wore fish charms known as, I just looked it up and I do not remember how to pronounce it. I think it was like ichthys. It's ICHTHYS. And they wore these fish charms to recognize fellow believers. Then we have Miss Queen Victoria and her golden locket charms, which became personal emblems and status of sentimentality, which we actually did a whole episode on lockets. And do you think I wrote that down? No. So maybe Editing Meg can come in a second time to tell us about that, please. The locket episode was from season 9, episode 3. Thank you. There was also chatelaine bags of the time period, which served as fancy accessories. And we are not having Editing Meg come in for that. We're just going to look it up right now. Because do you think I wrote down what this bag is? No. Oop, I hope I spelled it right. We're getting there. Oh, they're still around today? Oh, they're kind of cute. They are. They're still around today. What is it, though? This one had 18 lockets for secret female things. What does that even mean? It honestly looks like a coin purse. Or like, the teeny tiny bags that are trending right now? It kind of looks like that. Thank you, AI. This bag is a decorative hook or clasp worn around the waist that holds a series of chains with items attached. The term chatelaine comes from the French word that means mistress of a grand country estate. The more you know. Okay, and let's now cue more fast forward music to present day. Today, many credit Jane Birkin with popularizing bag charms. Hermes, I think I'm pronouncing that company right. So it turns out I am not pronouncing the name right, and I won't be for the rest of the episode because the H is silent, and it is more Hermes, not Hermes. So please ignore my mispronunciation in this episode because I say it way too fast and frequently, and I'm honestly just too lazy to edit it out and redo it. Created a bag specifically for her known as the Birkin bag. And she was known to decorate her bags and accessorize them and really show off her personality. The Hermes Rodeo charm was first created in 2005. And there was a quote-unquote Monsters from Karl Lagerfeld's 96 collection for Fendi Fall/Winter 2013, which were extremely popular. And I've actually seen the rodeo charm. It's like a little horse, and there's so many dupes for it. I got myself curious on how much one of these charms would cost from Hermes, and it turns out they range from $500 to $5,000. I was mind blown. Who is paying $5,000 for a bag charm? That is crazy to me. Now, the second source we have is called... What is it called? It's right there. Wow, what does that say? Okay, I can't read my handwriting, so we're gonna have to figure out what I typed in. Oh, Brandon Forum. So this article is called brandonforum.org, and the article is called Bag Charms, the 2024 Hottest Style Trend, Everything You Need to Know. And it did start off talking a little bit about Jane Birkin, who is an actress, and was very known for popularizing and decorating her bags. But I took the quote-unquote bag charms, fashionable self-expression, which gives 6 ways to be a part of this trend or do this trend, or 6 important factors of this trend, I guess we can say. Let me grab it. Okay, number 1, versatility. So there's so many styles of bag charms. There's pom-poms, tassels, keychain charms, and it really allows people to express their personality and style. Number 2, because that's going to lead us to number 2, personalization. Taking an ordinary bag and transforming it. You can showcase your hobbies and interests or simply match your outfit. I like to match the vibe of the bag. So I have this little bag that I got from TJ Maxx. It was $30, $24 maybe even. And it's cream and it has a little red accent to it. So I have a little red charm on there. Number 3, customization. Many websites are allowing you to create your own bag charms. You can pick the color, material, and design, which I think is so cool. And I kind of want to do this, but also I'm a DIY girly, and I feel like I can just DIY the bag charms myself because that's my toxic trait. Number 4, social media influence. Instagram and TikTok has spread the popularity of bag charms. TikTok alone, the hashtag bag charms has over 20 million posts. And this article came out May 2nd of 2024. And I believe it because I've used the hashtag myself to look at bag charms and see where people are getting them and how people are DIYing them, which leads us to number 5, DIY culture. You can create your own using beads and charms, and it's not only unique, but it can be eco-friendly and sustainable if you're repurposing stuff that you already have. I have this bracelet that broke on me, and I just kind of want to make it into a bag charm now because it's so cute. And number 6, collector items. There are limited edition collabs that make these pieces collector's items, like the Hermes Rodeo charm. I've also seen Coach do charms, which I think is so cool. So oh my gosh. Yeah, it's still spooky season when this comes out, kind of, right? When does this episode come out? No, I think this episode comes out in November, so spooky season's over. But right now I'm recording in October, and there is a little ghost bear charm, and I think it is the cutest thing ever, but it's $60. And I was I feel like I can make this out of clay myself. That's my toxic trait, is I'll see something and I'll just be oh, I can make it. I can DIY it. But it's true, you can DIY your own bag charms. But what about you guys? Have you seen this trend anywhere? Do you like this trend? Do you do this trend? Have you been doing this trend before it started trending? Let me know. So the next time that you're on social media and you see these bag charms, just know they've been here for a very long time. I don't see them going anywhere. I think they're gonna maybe fade away and then come back, or maybe they'll change up a bit, but they're kind of cute and they might be here to stay. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Hey Guys, It's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, It's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next week, 9 a.m. Monday on November 11th for the 11th episode this season, where I think I'm going to talk about the history of 11/11. But only if I can find history on it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find enough for a content episode, but I really want to do 11/11 because the date's going to be 11/11 and it's on our 11th episode, and I just feel like that is the universe telling me to do the episode. So I guess we'll see. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.